iPhone 15 Pro Max review. Should you buy it? Hello tech enthusiasts, and welcome to our in-depth review of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. In this video, we'll explore the features, performance, and overall user experience of Apple's latest flagship phone. From camera capabilities to design and performance enhancements, we'll uncover whether the iPhone 15 Pro Max is worth your investment. Stay tuned to make an informed decision before your next smartphone purchase. So let's dive into the video, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Design and handling. The surprising heft of elegance. Apple's latest, most expensive superphone is a big step forward for the iPhone. But despite a powerful new camera and USB-C port, the best feature is simply its lighter weight. That is because Apple's 6.7-inch iPhones have always been beasts in price and weight. But while this new iPhone 15 Pro Max is still wallet-crushingly expensive, starting at $1,199, it is at least 19 grams lighter, making a huge difference in your hand and pockets. The new Max has titanium sides rather than stainless steel, which saves the 19 grams but also shifts the balance of the phone towards its center, making it feel lighter than it is. The design otherwise sticks closely to that introduced with the iPhone 12 Pro Max in 2020, with just a little bit of softening around the edges and slimmer bezels around the screen. The screen is one of the very best on the market and can get super bright in sunlight, making it easier to read outdoors. New for this year is the Action button, which replaces the mute switch that has been on every iPhone. It can still mute and unmute the phone by pressing and holding, but if you leave your phone permanently silenced or are happy toggling mute in Control Center, then you can remap it to do other things such as turn on Do Not Disturb, launch the camera, light the torch, record a voice memo, as well as other features. Specifications. Introducing the latest smartphone featuring a 6.7-inch Super Retina XDR display with OLED technology, boasting an impressive 460 pixels per inch. Powered by the Apple A17 Pro processor paired with 8 GB of RAM. This device offers storage options of 256 GB, 512 GB, or a whopping 1 TB. Running on the iOS 17 operating system, it sports a robust camera setup, a 48MP main lens, a 12MP ultra-wide lens, a 12MP 5x zoom lens, and a 12MP front-facing camera. Connectivity options are abundant, including 5G, Wi-Fi 6E, NFC, Bluetooth 5.3, Thread, USB-C, satellite connectivity, USB, and GNSS. It's designed for durability with an IP68 water resistance rating, capable of withstanding submersion up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. The phone measures 159.9 x 76.7 x 8.25 millimeters and weighs 221 grams, ensuring a sleek yet substantial build. Out with Lightning, in with USB-C. The second big new feature for the iPhone in 2023 is the switch from the Lightning port to USB-C for charging and accessories. How much of a difference that makes will depend on the number of Lightning accessories you have. For most, it will be a simple cable switch for charging, one of which is included in the box. You can use your existing power adapter and no longer have to buy costly Apple cables, as any USB-C cable should work, including those used by every Android phone, PCs and Macs, iPads, and other tablets. You can even charge other devices up to 4.5 from your iPhone, including AirPods, an Apple Watch, or other phones if you are desperate. More interestingly, you can connect practically any USB-C accessory to the phone. I successfully hooked up various USB-C docks, game controllers, Ethernet adapters, flash drives, audio adapters, display cables, and SD card readers, the later of which was particularly handy for a photographer. It also opens up the possibility of connecting game controllers and other devices, such as the USB-C version of the backbone one. A 17 Pro chip. The 15 Pro and Pro Max are the first iPhones to ship with the A17 Pro chip, which is 10% faster with 20% more powerful graphics and supports advanced ray tracing graphics, which should enable more realistic console-quality games. Users reported the phone becoming very hot to the touch, which Apple addressed with the iOS 17.03 update. However, even before the patch, the Max did not get any warmer than previous models or rivals in my testing, including when pushed via benchmarks and games. The phone lasts about 44 hours between charges, including actively using the screen for just shy of 6 hours. This was while primarily being used on Wi-Fi with a couple of hours of 5G browsing. Considering an upgrade to the iPhone 15 Pro Max? Dive into the future with our recommended picks through the affiliate links in the description. Not only will you be experiencing Apple's latest innovations, but you'll also be showing much appreciated support to our channel. Sustainability. Apple says the battery should last in excess of 500 full charge cycles with at least 80% of its original capacity and can be replaced for £95. Out-of-warranty screen repairs cost £389. The iPhone 15 Pro Max adopts the same internal repair-friendly design introduced with the iPhone 14, but the phone was awarded only 4 out of 10 for repairability by the specialists iFixit because of Apple's use of software to restrict third-party repair. The phone contains recycled aluminum, cobalt, copper, gold, plastic, rare earth elements, tin, and tungsten. The company breaks down the phone's environmental impact in its report. Apple offers trade-in and free recycling schemes, including for non-Apple products. Camera. The 15 Pro Max has Apple's most powerful camera yet. It shares the same general setup as last year's 14 Pro, including a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, 48MP main camera, and a 12MP telephoto camera, but with a couple of key differences. The telephoto camera on the Pro Max has a 5x optical zoom, up from 3x on the standard 15 Pro in previous models, which significantly closes the distance to objects and finally gives the iPhone meaningful magnification. The camera can then stretch up to 25x digital zoom, with good results up to around 10-15x. The main camera now captures 24-megapixel photos by default, up from 12MP, and can shoot at 3 different focal lengths, 24, 28, or 35 millimeters, which will please keen photographers. It also keeps the useful 2x optical zoom from last year. Portrait photos are now captured automatically when the camera spots a person or pet without having to switch to the dedicated mode. The camera also shoots with a whole bunch of advanced video technology, most of which will only be used by videographers or filmmakers. But for the amateur, it means you get really great-looking videos with very little effort. Price. The iPhone 15 Pro Max costs from $1,199 with 256 gigabytes of storage. For comparison, the iPhone 15 costs $799. The iPhone 15 Pro costs $999. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra costs $1,249. The Galaxy Z Flip 5 costs $1,049. The Google Pixel 7 Pro costs $849, and the Fairphone 5 costs $649. Verdict. The 15 Pro Max is Apple's best big phone yet, offering more camera, more screen, and longer battery life than other models. But it is the new titanium sides and decrease in weight that makes the biggest difference in day-to-day usage. The camera is genuinely great with the new 5x optical zoom, which meaningfully closes the distance to objects, and the automatic portrait mode that makes fancy shots super simple. The screen is tremendous. The action button is handy. The USB-C port is very welcome, as is long battery life, fast chip, and the larger 256 gigabytes of storage is standard. Pros. Lighter than predecessors, great cameras, 5x optical zoom, USB-C, new action button, long battery life, top performance, brilliant screen, 5G, long software support. Cons. Very expensive, big frame despite reduced weight, more repairable design restricted by software locks. And that brings us to the end of our detailed analysis for today. If our exploration of the iPhone 15 Pro Max added insight to your tech knowledge, please show us some love with a like. It truly helps spread the word about our channel. Thinking about making the switch? Check out our affiliate links below for the hottest deals available. Hungry for more expert tech insights and head-to-head gadget showdowns? Hit that subscribe button and become part of our tech enthusiast family. Your support means everything to us. Until we meet again in our next video, keep embracing the tech world and stay informed. Take care, everyone. That's all for today's video. I hope you found our video interesting, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for latest updates.